Hello, my lovelies. This is going to be our weekly spiritual guidance and advice. I have two new decks that I'm including in all of the readings this week. One is called Dragon Wisdom, the other one is called The Soul's Journey. So we're going to start with The Soul's Journey. It's our spiritual guidance. So let's see what messages we might need to know for our journey this week. What do we need to know for the collective? And all of the readings will be collective this week. I'm trying to cut back the number of days that I'm working, so hopefully that works for everybody else. You guys will still get all your same messages. They're just going to be in a little bit condensed format. Condensed, not condensed. Mercury in retrograde still got me not able to talk, so let's see what we have going on. What is part of our soul's journey this week? What do we need to know? Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So when we meet somebody new, whether they're old, whether they've been with us for a little while or a long time, there's an old saying, and I'm going to try and remember it all so I get it right. But sometimes people are in your life for a short time. Sometimes it's a season. Sometimes they're in your life for a reason. There's something that you need to know or you need to learn. And sometimes they're in your life for a lifetime. So no matter what version of that they fall into, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So we need to embrace these friendships that are meant to teach us life's lessons. What else do we need to know this week? Abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. So really it is a mindset that we need to realize that the universe is infinite and we are part of that universe. So really it's a mindset that we can manifest exactly the things that we want into our 3D physical reality. So start by manifesting. Last week I posted my money bowl that I like to use to manifest wealth. So try little things that maybe pertain to what it is that you want to bring in. Your purpose. I know what I am here to do. I'm actually going to give you the book meaning out of this one because this deck is brand new. I just got it yesterday, and I want to make sure that I give you the full message. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. You have chosen to reincarnate on Earth for one major goal, to express love in all that you do. The obstacles of this physical dimension can distract you from the goal, and it's easy to lose your way. Life on Earth is full of obligations that require your conscious attention, but that doesn't mean that you can't infuse all of your decisions with caring and compassion. Your purpose in life is not your career. Rather, your career is guided by your purpose. What activities speak to your soul? What brings you joy? That is the direction that your soul is calling you toward to best convey your own unique expression of love and make a contribution to the world. If you are not happy with your current circumstances, then that is your soul telling you that there is a better way to manifest your own distinct gifts. Listen to your intuition. It's your connection to spirit and the voice of your soul. So by following what your heart really desires, you're going to align with your purpose. All right, let's see what we have. This one is called Dragon Wisdom. Lots of dragons. So think of them like your guardians and that they are coming through with messages to help us along our path. So what do we need to know? Most of the dragons also come with a meditation, and I will give that to you if I feel like it's needed. All right, let's see. What do we have for this week? What do we need to know from the dragons? Thoughts. Interesting. So your thoughts might really be kind of confusing to you at this point, but I feel like you will get some clarity. We have the rose. Very beautiful cards. And we have expression. So I almost feel like you have these thoughts of love, but that something is holding you back from being able to express yourself. I also feel like you have the need to really express these things as part of your purpose, and that it's like the beauty of all of these things are starting to align in your life. So let's see what we have from the book for the dragons. We have thoughts. For the wise men among our forefathers, the druids and sorcerers, air was the master element. Air was the most difficult to control. It was unfathomable, as elusive as our minds and our thoughts. Everything is connected to everything else through the element of air. We think as we breathe in and out, and we are all breathing the same air. Our thoughts are energy, and this energy flows through the air. Our thoughts and words create our future. What you think of yourself is what you will become. It is now time to cast off old ways of thinking, those thoughts that keep you down or that are born out of fear. The negative thoughts that you have about others will also rebound on you. And remember, what others think about you has nothing to do with you. So keep your thoughts positive this week. I feel like that's going to be a key for you actually going forward. Rose, such beautiful cards. We all live in two worlds, one of understanding and thinking, and one of heart and feeling. Our daily experiences are stored in the world of understanding, but the emotions that accompany them, love, happiness, fear, or sadness, are in the heart. Our heart speaks to us when we are asleep at night. It often asks for help, and we simply fail to notice. In our fast paced world, there is no time to wake up slowly and allow the night's dream to linger with us for a moment. If you have drawn this card, it's because your heart is asking for help. So work on your heart for 7 days. Invite the pink dragon to come to you. Buy roses of any color, ideally a large bouquet for each room. Take a mental image of your roses into your heart as a soothing balm, and visualize your heart as a rose, allowing it to bloom anew every single day. Examine the rose that is your heart. How does it look? Allow yourself in your heart the small pleasure that is taking the time to look at, sense, and smell the beauty of the roses that is of this world and what it brings. So stop and smell the roses. I feel like our thoughts kind of tend to run away with us a lot of times, and so that can really kind of hinder our growth forward. Our last dragon card is expression. It is time for you to step into the stage prepared for you. This graceful dragon wishes to teach you about communication, about how to speak to groups of people, and other forms of communication and self-expression, including perhaps painting or singing. The dragon has something sparkling and joyful in its being, and it is asking you to dance, challenging you to find a suitable way of expressing yourself. Consider what forms of self-expression you like most and pursue them. Take a painting course, try public speaking classes, or start writing a book. Start now and don't put it off until later. Express yourself and feel the power and joy within such self-expression. If you start to feel unsure of yourself, visualize the turquoise dragon standing behind you. Scintillating and amazingly beautiful, and this will simply clear away all those negative emotions. Step forward and step up to the plate. So I feel like this is part of your purpose, is to actually have expression. Finding a way to express your thoughts, your ideas, your feelings, all of those things are going to be important to your purpose. I feel like we need to also step into a state of abundance where we stop and smell the roses. Be grateful for all the things that we do have and embrace that it is a limitless thing, that we can manifest what we want, and that your friendships might help you to understand your own thoughts and the things that you're thinking about. Let's see what else we have going on for our spiritual guidance. All right, what do we have from the zodiac moon? What else do we need to focus on? Eclipse in Virgo, reorganization. It's time to choose duties and responsibilities carefully. So if you're feeling overwhelmed or overburdened, this might be time for you to take a step back and maybe take some things off your plate. Eclipse in Scorpio, 32, regeneration. It's time to stand firm in the eye of the storm. Whatever you're going through, know that you can weather the storm and that you will get through it on the other side. And Moon in Taurus, 14, self-esteem. It's time for some personal growth. So take those pearls of wisdom and really take them to heart and see what it is that you need to grow personally. And maybe it's partly your self-esteem, believing in yourself and realizing that you can accept the abundance. All right, what do we have from the angels? Thank you, angels. What do we need to know? It's time to clear, cancel, and release something that isn't serving your highest good this week. Ask your angels for help. They're going to bring some sort of harmony or resolution to this situation, but they ask that you listen deeply to their advice so that you're able to see a clear and potential outcome. From our ascended masters, what do we need to know? It's time to awaken our heart that we need to be open to give and receive love equally. It's part of the divine order that there's some sort of important lesson that is unfolding, and that the answers that you seek will come from this lesson. Master Buddha, some sort of, let's see, increased awareness that you are finally starting to see that things are all connected, a deep connection, and it's time to trust your inner voice. And it's time to bring in love and peace. That's something that we can definitely use more of in our lives and as collectively as a whole for the world. Hope it helps, guys.